Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, we realizing that Indonesia often experience disaster. Let's think for a moment. Why did this happen? From the data based of a survey concluded by United Nations, Indonesia occupies that first position of 265 countries that are in the black region disaster, with a very high level of disaster vulnerability. Even Indonesia is also estimated to be more prone to tsunami disaster than Japan. Okay, on this occasion, I will convey the reason why Indonesia is prone to disaster area. Disaster, the result of our action of as human. I also want to convey how to deal with disaster and prevent them. Okay, the first reason is why Indonesia is in a bad condition. Disaster came and go, and situation is unacceptable and getting worse with several nature disasters such as flood, landslide, and earthquake. Even Indonesia and the world area currently being hit by the deadly virus COVID-19, which become a global pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, based on statistical data from Badan Nasional Penanggulangan Bencana (BNPB) show that in 2021 Indonesia will have as many as 5,402 disasters. Then in 2022 there have been 100 disasters and resulting in more than 1.6 million people having to evacuate and experiencing losses and hundreds of billions, which resulted in increased poverty. Throughout 2021, there have been 807 people who died due to disaster, with the main cases being land and sea disaster. The main disaster that occur and land in the form of earthquakes, landslide, flash flood, and environmental damage. Meanwhile, disaster at sea are tsunamis and damage to marine ecosystem caused by human activities. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second reason is why human, the main actor causing the destruction of nature. If we look back at the time of the World War, we even the war between Russia and Ukraine would experience the greatest destruction with nature because every country is competing to create the most powerful weapons of war, such as atomic bombs and even nuclear weapons or biological weapons that can paralyze many humans and cause death. That mass. As a result of it all, not only human destruction but nature will feel the damage and destruction caused by human activities. They are greedy for nature, such as illegal logging, water pollution, and environment due to industry. Therefore, a disaster that we cannot predict and come so quickly that we are sometimes unprepared for the earthquakes, tsunamis, landslide, and flood that often hit Ibu Pertiwi because suffering from the people of Indonesia.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, based on the result above it, can be concluded that there are three efforts to take preventive measure. First, every citizen must be aware that they must always maintain and preserve the nature environment. Second, the use technology and industrial activities must pay more attention to their concern from the environment. 3. The government and the authorities must be more assertive in providing the rule and penalties for violators who cause nature damage. I believe that if we work together to protect and preserve the earth, we can avoid nature disaster and damage together. I think enough for my presentation. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys.